Welcome to the Rack Warehouse YouTube channel. In this video we'll show how the System One I.T.S utility rig pickup truck rack is set up and installed. The utility rig includes 3 strips, 1 plastic low friction insert to help glide ladders or material onto the rack, and 2 rubber inserts for added protection. The plastic insert gets inserted into the rear channel on the rear crossbar, and 1 rubber insert gets slid into the second channel on the rear crossbar. The second rubber insert gets slid into the front crossbar. Next, assemble all 4 gussets and load stops to the legs. Start by inserting the load stop into the top channel of the gusset. Then position the gusset into the top part of the leg until the holes align. Insert the 5-inch carriage bolt through the hole and hand tighten the 3/8 lock nut onto the bolt. Repeat this procedure on the other 3 legs. Once the gussets are installed to the legs, insert 2 small carriage bolts into the channel on the bottom of the gusset. Then slide 1 small carriage bolt into the channel on the leg. Next, place the corner brace onto the bolts and use the 5/16 lock washers and nuts to secure the brace. Slide another small carriage bolt into the channel on the underside of the crossbar. Then place the corner brace onto the bolt. Then align the crossbar hole up with the gusset hole and loosely fasten the 5/16 lock washer and nut onto the carriage bolt. Repeat this procedure on the opposite side and for the other crossbar. Once the legs are attached to the crossbars, insert a 5-inch carriage bolt through the crossbar and gusset and hand tighten a 3/8 lock nut to the bolt. Pre-assemble all 4 truss mounts using the small carriage bolts and 5/16 lock washers and nuts, then slide the truss mounts onto the tracks. Lower the legs onto the truss mounts and slide a 5-inch carriage bolt through the leg and the mount. Then use the black knobs to secure the bolt. The black knobs are only used for the rear bar setup. The System One rails are mounted through the side of your bed rails. Drill a 1 1/4 inch hole through the mounting flange on the System One rail, as well as your truck's bed rail at the midpoint between the front and rear of the rail. Insert the bolt and lock nut as soon as this hole is drilled. Mark a pair of holes approximately 3 inches apart as close to the ends of the rails as possible. Mark 2 more holes halfway between the center bolt and the end bolts with a total of 7 bolts on each rail. Once the tracks are drilled to the bed rail of the truck, go through and fully tighten all the nuts and bolts on the rack system to complete the installation. Thank you for watching the System One utility rig installation video. If you have any questions, please contact us at 1-800-272 or visit us at rackwarehouse.com. And always remember, we fit your lifestyle.